What's up guys, Andy here with another episode of Tap Lab, and today we're going to be talking about how to maximize your Instagram profile, whether it's for a personal brand or a feature account or a brand that you own or a number of other things. I'm going to show you how I think about the Instagram profile, the Instagram bio, and the steps that I'm taking to improve mine and things that you can do as well. Recently there's been a lot of changes with Instagram bios and they've added insights and stories are evolving, posts are evolving. So I've sort of taken all of that into account and come up with a plan or a strategy that I think will work for me. And I also think this will work for you, and there should be something in this video that will be helpful for any sort of account that you're attempting to grow on Instagram. Enough of me talking, let's hop on my phone and get started.
Okay, so here we are on Instagram. This is my personal Instagram account. You can see my username at the top of the screen there, and go ahead and follow me if you'd like. I'll also drop this link down in the description. But pretty much everything that I want to talk about today is on the Instagram profile screen, the Instagram bio, and how to maximize this. So I'm going to start right at the top with the avatar or your profile photo, whatever you want to call that. Mine is a circle with my face. I normally switch these up a lot, and I'm going to be switching it again to a more professional photo, probably just a simple background. And I also want to get a Tap Lab shirt that would sort of represent the channel or the brand, but I'm still ordering that, I'm still working on it. So once that all comes through, I'll be updating my profile photo there to make it look a little better, a little more professional. On the side of that, we have your amount of posts, your followers, your following, all of that. You can't really do much with that. Below that, we have your bio. So the first thing is going to be your name. Now this is very important, very underrated. But what people don't realize is when you search, this name can come up. Whatever you put here can come up. So if people are searching for adventure, if I have Andy Adventure, then when people search for adventure, there's a possibility that I can come up. Now that's gonna depend on how popular you are, how many followers you have, all that. So that's why I've used Andy, because that's what most people know me by, that's my name. And then Tap Lab, which is my business, my YouTube channel, my other brand, all of that. I have had Andy and then Tap Lab on YouTube in parentheses. And that's an interesting way to do it too, because if people search for YouTube, there's a possibility that can come up. So that's just something to think about with how popular you are and what you can get away with putting in there to bring more people to your profile through search. The next thing under that is video creator, which is like your tagline. You need to have a business profile to do this. You can check out my previous video for how to set up a business profile and do everything there. But basically once you have this, you can go to edit profile, and then down here under category, you can tap on that and sort of pick which category you want. Pick what you want that to say. So that's something that I might play with a little more. I might change it to entrepreneur or something like that. Now under that is my normal bio. You can edit this bio by hitting edit profile. And then here in the middle of the screen where it says bio is going to be that section. And hit done. Now I like to put emojis at the beginning, so an emoji and then a space, and then give some more detailed information. So the first one is an emoji of a guy on a computer, and it says apps, tech, crypto, and adventures. These are kind of all the things that I'm interested in. Now you could do this on separate lines. I've seen people do that. That's a pretty cool way to do it. But the bio is just really important because when people come to your profile, they want to know what you're all about. They want to know what your interests are, what you're interested in, what you're going to be posting about. And if you don't have any information there, it's kind of useless. They're probably not going to follow you and they're just going to leave. So right on that first line, I like to say what I'm all about and the things that I'm interested in. If you're running a feature account, you might want to say what you are the best at, what your feature account is better at than all of the other feature accounts, or what is your differentiator. If you're running a brand, you're going to say what type of brand you are. Like, do you sell clothes, or are you a shoe company, or are you a small business? Give people something, give them some information to look at there. The next thing I have is a location. So this is where I live, Kalamazoo, Michigan. So if anyone from Michigan or from this area were to look at my profile, they would be able to see, okay, he's from Kalamazoo, Michigan. It might make me more relatable. It could be something they could connect with, like, okay, he's this guy from Kalamazoo, Michigan. This is also important if you're a business, especially a small business. People want to know where you're located. You could add more or less information here, something to experiment with. You just want to add things that are going to give people context. Then the next thing you want to have is a call to action. Now mine kind of relates to my name, which is Andy Taplab, and I have an arrow pointing down and it says YouTube Taplab 8.5k subs. So it kind of says what I do for work, and then it points down at a link. And that's important because then people know what the link is. They know what they're about to click on. They know that if they click that, they're going to go to my YouTube channel. So a lot of people, if they're trying to sell something, they're going to say like, learn how to do this, or buy this, or do whatever. They're gonna have an arrow pointing down and then a link. You gotta remember like how basic the people on here are. People just come on Instagram and they scroll through stuff for hours every day. They kind of even get zombified. They're just like scrolling and liking and looking at stuff. So when you break it down and make it easy for them, it's gonna help a lot. So then they're like, okay, it's a link. This is what it is. If I want to learn more, I can click on this. The next thing under that are insights. Insights are a new feature to Instagram. Basically, they're stories. So anyone can make a story, and then if we tap the icon in the top right of the screen, that's going to go to our archive, our stories archive. So it's going to save all of your story posts right here. And then we can create a highlight from any of these posts. So I could do create highlight and then select which ones I want, and that's going to build a highlight for us. I have an entirely separate video on that if you want to learn how to do it. Go ahead and check that out. But now I'm starting to build out these highlights, which are based on the things that I'm interested in, but maybe I don't necessarily want to do a post on that. These would be my posts down here. So now there's more ways that I can create engaging content on my profile. Before, sometimes I would put information in here, but then the feed kind of gets ugly looking. But now I can take stuff that doesn't necessarily fit in here. Right now I'm keeping all my posts just like nice looking adventure stuff, just cool photography, cool animations, and stuff like that I make. So I want my feed to look really good. And then here under the insights is basically where I have everything else. So I can break that down into categories. So I have Taplab, and this pretty much just shows growth on Taplab for my channel right now. So I have 5,000, 7,000, and then 8.5. And this is just for the cover photo. But I plan on doing a separate video on how to build out these insights better and make them work for you. Then I have crypto. So I'm just sharing some ways that I'm earning free cryptocurrencies here. And then I plan to just add more topics here to my insights, just stuff that doesn't really fit in my feed, but it's still content that I want to share. And then I use my stories just to share random stuff throughout the day. So that's my plan of attack currently. I can just share whatever on my story, like whatever I'm up to that day. And I want to do more with that. I want that to be more engaging. And then I'll take what's interesting from my story and create insights here. And then I'll use my feed to just share cool engaging photos, or like the best photos, the best content. And that's what I'm finding is working for me, and what I'm seeing is working for other people. So that's my plan of attack at this point. I'm just really just doing it, putting in the work, and being consistent with my posting. Another challenge that I face is that I do separate things. So I have like different hobbies on here that you see, and people get confused when you have multiple things. So it's a lot about how do I simplify that and make it easy for people to understand what I do. So I might need a little more work here and tweaking my bio to make that easy to understand, but I think I have a good start. Like I said, this is just a breakdown of my profile design. There's so much more that goes into growing on Instagram, and I'm going to be covering that stuff too, so be sure to subscribe to the channel, especially things like commenting, liking, engagement groups on other people's posts, working with other people, collaborating, all types of stuff that you can use to your advantage to grow your profile and grow your business. I plan on getting into all of that as well, but I definitely just wanted to cover some fundamentals of your profile, things that you need to get started, and that's what this video is all about.
And there you have it. I hope you found something in this video that was helpful, something that you can take away to help improve your Instagram game, to help get your accounts on track, to help you grow, whatever it may be. I hope you got something out of it. If you have any questions, insights, ideas, anything of this sort, be sure to drop a comment down below. And I'll be connecting with you there and answering your questions. I read all of the comments. So that's a good place to get a hold of me. Also, be sure to subscribe to the channel for daily videos on social media, mobile apps, tech, and all that good stuff. Thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you next time.